We'll be right back after this.
You want to own a successful franchise. You want to make money. Well, what do you invest in? Fast food? Frozen yogurt? They're fads. They'll soon go out of fashion. What's the one growth business in America? Isn't it time you got into the one industry that we're giving the Chinese a real run for their money? Correctional institutions. At PIC, we'll help you get set up with your own franchise. Running your own prison is easy. It's the one business where you really do have a captive audience. Just lock them up, throw away the key, and watch the profits roll in. You can guarantee a steady stream of new inmates. We give generously to local and national politicians to ensure stiff penalties for all manner of crimes rather than rehabilitation. Help clean up the streets and make a tidy profit. We'll have America back the way we want it to be. White, paranoid, and happy to burn anyone that looks different. Contact PIC today and get your introductory kit on investing in your own prison franchise. The Prison Industrial Complex, a real American success story that they can't outsource.
And now for something completely different.
For a while I didn't have a car, I had a helicopter. I had no way to park it, so I said just tie a rope to it and leave it running. There's a pizza place near where I live that only sells slices. You go there and you see the guy throwing up little triangles. Today I was... No, that wasn't me. Yesterday I saw a subliminal advertising executive just for a second. I'm writing a book, I have the page numbers done, now I just have to fill in the rest. I wrote a song too, but I can't read music, so I don't know what it is. Sometimes I turn the radio on and I say I think I might have written that. I've written several children's books, not on purpose. Whenever I'm around a little baby, I always write down the noises he's making so that years later I can ask him what he meant. First time I ever read the dictionary, I thought it was a poem about everything. I'm learning how to play the harmonica, but the only way I can play it is to drive 100 miles an hour, put the harmonica in my hand, stick my hand out the window. I've been arrested 3 times for practicing. Last time I tried to commit suicide was about an hour ago. I was down the street on the roof of this very tall building. I ran, I leaped off the edge and I accidentally did a triple backflip, landed standing on my feet. Nobody saw us but 2 little kittens. One of them said to the other one, "See, that's how you do that."
To you, Maurice, in the studio. Useless, talentless asshole.
You're correct. He is an asshole.
I love those guys. Really professional and living proof that all of the best talent isn't on commercial networks. These people do it for love, because they have integrity, just like me. We're back with pressing issues. I'm Maurice Chavez, winner of 5 public radio awards in the Vice City area, including Best Voice. On this show, we take complex issues and boil them down to simple ones so you can understand. On this segment of the show, we are discussing morality. Since the beginning of time, man has asked questions. Why are we here? What time is it? And is there a place around here a guy can get a drink? Early man, as seen in the cave of Lascaux in France, questioned the morality of making the mammoth extinct. I think we all know what happened there. Is it society's job to tell each other how to live? Recently, my city considered passing a public curfew that says nobody can be on the streets after 8:30 p.m. Of course, the bill didn't get passed, but it made people think. If you don't vote, you get morons in charge. Is that moral? I'm not sure. Let's press the issue.
Children should be at home with their parents naked. A curfew makes sense. Do you know how much money I save not having to wear trendy clothes? Read a history book. At the creation of the universe, the Big Bang, everyone was naked. Even you. Why do I have to stay behind this divider? Maurice, please!
Because nobody is interested in seeing your business. Because we have standards of decency which you are offending.
Look at me! I'm jumping up and down!
Oh my goodness, get back behind the divider, please, I'm married.
What's so wrong with me? Why do you hate me because I'm happy? Jan, give me a hug. I won't hurt you. And by the sound of things, your husband is doing the same right now with his secretary.
No, we've worked through it. He was stressed. It's hard keeping a family together these days.
Everyone, take your clothes off and feel what it's like to be free of bondage. Everyone out there in Vice City, take your clothes off. If this is the land of the free, let's start with our pants. Feel the wind from the air conditioning. Ugh, a breeze is so liberating.
Thanks very much. Now, if you could get back behind that divider, Barry, please. We'll be right back after this.
It's time to live your best life right now. Stop living an ordinary life. With the power of rebranding, I will show you how to turn the negatives in your life into positives so you live a life without regret. Thanks to the power in my incredible book, Unlock the Power by Allison Montana. You're not walking, you're hiking. It's all about perception. You're not watching TV, you're pursuing a career in cultural studies. You're not staring into the lonely abyss, you're meditating. It's all in the perception. It's so easy once you have the tools. Let me be your tool. My book, Unlock the Power by Allison Montana, will help you change your self-perception forever.
And now for something completely different.
Because I'm a people lover. You know what I mean? People are starting to care today. Everybody's in rehab, right? That's the big thing now. This guy comes over to me tonight, right? I'm walking like around, what is it, South Street over here. Guy comes over to me and he goes, "Hey, Dice, you know, you don't know me, but I haven't had a drink in 300 days. And I'm like, "That's beautiful. Here's the deal. Everybody's in rehab. Everybody's feeling good about themselves, working out, eating the right thing. Everybody could go fuck themselves. Because you know what pricks people are. You're people. You know what I mean? You know the shit you pull when you see a guy that dropped like 10 pounds. Now you know 6 months later the guy's going to be a sack of shit again. So you're like setting the guy up for the fall. You know what I'm saying? When you first see him, he lost the weight. You make like you don't even recognize him. You're like, Elmo! Elmo, is that you over there? I don't fucking believe this shit. Look at you, you look unbelievable. And all of a sudden the guy's feeling great. He's like, "Oh really, you think so? You think this is easy? You know what this took? Fruit all morning, water all day long, right? Now 6 months later the guy's a sack of shit again. And here comes you, the prick. Hey Elmo, you fat bastard! What happened, you walked by a bakery, huh? Cookies all morning, cake all day, you tub of shit, huh? When was the last time you saw your fucking dick, you prick bastard? Yeah, fat people, they go against me like fucking rat poison. It's like, look at Oprah. We all knew she was going to blow up again. I mean, this was no secret. When she came on her show weighing like 90 pounds, I'm sitting there like, I'll wait. I'll wait. And I would tease her. I'd send like cakes and shit to her show. Happy birthday, oaf! Because, you know, when HBO gave me the show, they gave me my first show and it made me big, whatever, big, huge, celebrity type of thing. And they gave me this one, but they said, "Hey, Dice, look," everybody was there, the managers, the agents, and they take me in a little room and they go, "Look, we really want you to do another show, the fans want you, but we had a couple problems with your last one." You know what I'm talking about? So do us a favor. Don't talk about the gays, the dykes, the urine-colored fucking cocksuckers. Don't talk about the blacks, the Jews, the Italians. Don't talk about any of that. So I'm sitting there going, "What the fuck you want me to talk about? My mother? Actually, I talk about my dog that took a piss on the fucking... What the fuck am I going to talk about if it's not people? Brick fucking walls. Get the fuck out of here."
Get back to pressing issues. pressing issues, we think it is very important to respect one another, to treat each other like we would like to be treated.
I want a hug.
If you don't like the United States, son, why don't you move to Russia? I don't understand people in America today. They call this a Cold War, but it's hotter than hell. Mark my words, any day now you're sitting in school passing notes and talking about the prom when suddenly you look out the window and there are Russian paratroopers dropping in to take over. What can you do? Run into the woods with your friends? Call yourselves the Wolverines? Put twigs in your hair and try to beat back the Ruskies? No, you hightail it to Pastor Richard's Salvation statue and blast off into space. But there is a limited amount of space. That's why I suggest anyone who wants the safety and security of your own bunker, give now. Call 866-9-SAVE-ME. We'll get you on the payment plan, and if you're paid in full on D-Day, you and your family will be safe. If not, you may have to choose to save yourself and leave the others behind.
Hey, stop selling things on my show. You're not a value sponsor who supports the art of public radio, buddy.
I, for one, welcome our new Russian masters. We can learn so much from other cultures. Did you know in India, the women protest by setting themselves on fire? I tell you, next time the kids are screaming for ice cream and pop, I may just douse myself in kerosene. I use that as a threat to my kids all the time, so it's no wonder they're so screwed up. That's one of the tough things about being a mom, not ruining their lives with guilt. As a matter of fact, I don't let my kids watch cartoons or slasher flicks.
Really?
That Knife After Dark movie may be #1 in the box office, but my kids certainly ain't gonna see it. If you don't raise your kids right, they end up being like Nude Boy over there or working in radio. I want them to get proper jobs, like being a doctor, not a patient.
That is offensive. My mother understood I was special. She made me wear a bonnet as a child, and when I demanded to go to school naked, she was fine with it. After social services moved me, she would still write to me. I still remember when she kissed me goodbye.
But Barry, earlier you said you discovered naturism, taking your clothes off, whatever it is in Germany.
I know, but I lie a lot. I've got a lot of personal issues. Look at me. Please, Maurice, I need a hug.
There's another example of immorality in this city. Public showing of affection. People think we want to see them making out and carrying on. I understand your hormones rage like a wild animal and you want to ravage one another like there's no tomorrow, but you have to ignore what your body is telling you and work for a higher calling, like construction. We're building a statue and we need your help. Call me now.
You know, pretty soon you won't be able to tell who's a human and who's an android. Why, the corporation is working on it right now. I know, I read about it. I tell my kids not to kiss other kids at school. It might be an android, suck your brains out. You must have seen the mini-series event on television. I read it in a book. We've got to stop looking at the stars, all this science fiction, and focus on the family. Now, if you really want to dance like you're on the moon, go there and leave us in peace. And that's a fact.
What's a fact?
I'm sorry, Maurice, but I have to tell you, I moved to Florida to bring my kids up the American way in a theme park. And that's just the kind of person I am, opinionated and moronic.
I see. Well, this panel is certainly interesting. We'll be right back after this.